Hey you guys, it's Nurse Teresa coming back at you with another video. Kind of rolling them out today. I had a moment, so I'm about to go get my husband. So I said, let me come on here and make a couple videos. One thing I wanted to come on here and say that my journey into becoming a nurse in the beginning, not my whole long drawn out story, but definitely something to help encourage and push somebody. Because nursing school can be very difficult. College and school in general can be very hard, especially its amplified in its intensity. If you're going through a life situation at the time, life happens, things happen, but we have to stay clear and keep our minds focused on our purpose. In the beginning of my college career, my dad passed away from a stroke. I was 18 years old, so I had to really be the main person to make every decision for him of what needed to be done, when it needed to be done, how it needed to be done. And I was only 18 years old. Like, I didn't know anything of really what needed to be done. I hadn't had, any healthcare experience. I was in my prerequisites, but these were prerequisites that were about to get me into the nursing program, and I could not retake them. It wasn't like, oh, if you don't do too good because of whatever you're going through, that you can retake them and we'll accept it. No. Had I failed any one of my classes, I would have been I would not have been able to apply for the nursing program that I wanted to apply for. And it was a really great nursing program that I went to in New York City that was one of the top. In terms of acceptance and the clinical rotations and the curriculum, the accreditations, everything was one of the top. So I really wanted to get in. It was very hard. It was a lot. My dad actually passed away. It was in front of my eyes that he had the stroke. And having to pull around that weight as an 18-year-old and to make sure that I was going to school. I went through a big grieving time. I'm getting a little emotional right now. But I come on here because I know that in life we all go through a lot of things. It's almost like life can hit you in the moments when you're not even expecting it to hit you, and you just wonder how you can hold on, where you're going to get the strength to continue to go forward, and that's God. Jesus just came right in and helped me to elevate my mind beyond what I was going through and helped me to reach for my further destiny. Getting a little emotional, but I come on here to say that, focus on your goal. Regardless of what's going on in your life, you can have time to grieve. You can have time to be sad. You can have time to get through whatever you need to get through, but you need to keep your eyes on that goal, because your pain, as I heard from Kelly Elaine that I watch on Facebook every morning, your pain will not deter your purpose. And it should be something to propel you into your purpose. And if being a nurse is what God has called you to do, you need to keep your mind focused on that, because He will guide you and He will keep you. And I say it because I know a lot of people go through a lot of things while they're in nursing school or college in general. And a lot of us go through financial struggles. A lot of us go through how we going to pay the bills, how we going to put gas in our car. How is my mortgage going to be paid? How will I even pay for these books? Because college books could be very expensive. And it's almost as though, sometimes you think to yourself, how do they not realize I'm a college student? I ain't barely got nothing to be getting those $300 book. But coming out of nursing school, I did leave out with a lot of debt. And I just recently, and thankfully and gratefully, became a part of something that helped my husband and I come from a place of where we used to have to, like I said in my social media, we used to have to eat sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My husband put me through nursing school and got me my Metro cards to get on the bus. And I know that was only from the grace of God. It was only because of the grace of God. And though I was going through everything with my dad passing away and going through life issues and struggles, I kept my mind on that prize. And that prize was making sure that I was walking in the light that God wanted me to walk in. And so, again, I say keep your mind where it needs to be. You may be going through hard times right now, but that end result will be something of a blessing. Now, again, like I said, nursing school definitely left out with a lot of debts, a lot of things that was like, ooh, how am I gonna pay for this? But again, recently I just joined something, a business that has allowed me to be able to pay off debts, that has allowed me to be able to not worry about the fact that my whole nursing check is going towards my student loans and my husband's student loans. It's been such a blessing. And I thank God every day. Remember that whatever you do in this life, you can do nothing apart from God. So you put him first, you make him the foundation of your life. He will bring you through whatever it is that you're going through. He will come in and take care of you. But if you keep him on the back burner of your life, not letting him know your petitions or what you need, he sees you. He knows what you need. He loves you so much that he never one day takes his eyes or hands off of your life unless you are turning away from him yourself. Pick up your Bible, pick up an opportunity in your life, whether it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, just to give him praise and glory and to just thank him and ask for his abiding protection and his guidance. That could have been the end of me, of losing my dad. It could have been the end. It could have been the end of me saying, you know what? I ain't got it. I don't want to do it right now. And I don't know if I would have been a nurse. But I knew, again, that my purpose was to fulfill what God's purpose was for me, not what I just wanted to do. It was for what he wanted. And I think even so more so because of the long suffering that I went through, that God has put us in a position where he has continuously been blessing us. So if even in your life, if you need a blessing, go to God. God is the ultimate power. He is the ultimate one. He is the one who will see you through it all. And if you want more information on the business that I am a part of, comment, send me a message, find me on social media, and I'll also put my number down below. Again, you can get through anything in this life. Don't let whatever you're going through stop you, because your purpose is to live out the purpose that God has for you. And that purpose is an abundant life of peace, joy, happiness, and prosperity. So keep your eyes on God, and it'll all work out. I pray that this blessed somebody today. I pray that it was able to deposit some positivity in someone's spirit today. You pick yourself up and you continue to move forward, and you press. You press because there is a patient or somebody out there that needs you just as much as you may have needed someone else. All right. Be a blessing to somebody. Show yourself approved. And if you need, again, if you would like to know more about this opportunity, send me a message, put a comment down below, and I'd love to speak with you. All right, bye.